Wheels was a glitch rocket army adventures. Today we're playing Anna, and I'm about to die of reading. Offering several different symbols encompass similar concept. If it weren't for a headache, it would have been a perfect lesson. Apparently I'm a teacher. Hint is because I am the first and the last, I have ventured and the despised one. Venerated and the despised one. I am the prostitute and the saint. I am the bride and the virgin. I am the mother and the daughter. I am my mother's arms. I am sterile one, yet my children are numerous. I am the married woman and the unmarried one. I am she who gives birth, and she who has never given birth. I am the consolation for the pains of childbirth. I am the bride and the groom. And it was my man who matured to fertility. I am my father's mother. I am my husband's sister. And he is my rejected son. Respect me always, as I am the scandalous and the magnificent one. Okay. The photos, goddammit, I can't look at them. I suddenly collapsed. I couldn't even enter the classroom. I found myself lying on the ground, my head between my hands. The swarm of students surrounding me, asking whether I was feeling well. The voices became noise and then nothing. I woke up at the hospital. According to the medical staff, it wasn't a heart attack or a stroke nor a nervous breakdown. It was as if I switched myself off, but without going into a coma. I've been admitted for 3 days, but all the tests have led nowhere. Ultimately, the doctors merely recommended that I rest a bit, prescribed me on a substantial diet, the one I had been following. The provost agreed with that and guaranteed me 5 weeks off instead of the 2 recommended by my physician, just in time for the closure of the academic year. My assistants will handle the examinations. The trees, an old crone who talks with wolves. When the wind, the 2 peaks, a creek, building that looks like it has wedged in a motionless world. As ancient as the earth itself, the sun wraps around everything. Clouds are walking across the valleys, and silent time slips by in the immensity to which I abandon myself. Everything fades away as the morning approaches. I am dominated by the inkling of vagueness. I feel my body growing heavy like a boulder. I didn't get any benefit from 3 days of absolute rest, and the photos are still wrapped up on the table. Marco visited me today. He reported how things are going on the university. Sitting at a small table, I made a pretense of observing him and paying attention to what he was saying. I asked if he wanted some coffee. He nodded and told me he would help himself. You should rest, he said, raising a smile. Smirking, I've told you numerous times not to address me in such a polite way. I replied, oh. Smirking, I've told you numerous times not to address me in such a polite way, I replied, letting him do so. A few minutes later, he returned from the kitchen carrying a little tray with 2 coffee cups. He was so clumsy, he stumbled, spilling the steaming hot coffee on the package with photos. Everything had been quick as a flash. Regaining his balance and realizing what he had done, he opened the envelope to remove the stained pages. Allowing the liquid to pass through it, without uttering a word, he handed me the photographs while he cleaned. As soon as I held them in my hands, I felt shivers through my whole body, and that uneasy feeling that hasn't abandoned me since the past few weeks turned into horror. The first image showed 2 mountains. In a choked voice I whispered, Castor and Pollux. Amazed that I recognized them, I began to browse through the photos. After cleaning the mess, Marco came closer. There's old photos of me. Why have some them been torn, he asked. No clue, I replied, in a huff for no reason. I can't even recall having been in these places. Unfortunately, there was no doubt some of the torn photographs also featured me. Here are shots of several locations. Prasik Champluk Dilas. When was I there? Who was with me? Why were these photos ripped apart? Filled with questions, I no longer needed Marco. So after a couple of minutes, he fabricated some excuse I didn't even hear, so he could take leave. I flipped through the photos more and more frequent, as if they were a dream sequence, which I was seeking to make sense. Only after many hours did I stand up from the chair to lay the photos on the table, and only then did I realize that one of the photographs had fallen to the ground. Underneath it, they must have fallen when Marco removed them. from the envelope to save them from the coffee. I picked it up and looked at it for a few seconds, then fell upon the floor limp as a corpse. The old sawmill I had seen in the photo appeared to me in my dreams. I reached it, but I couldn't go nearer. I wasn't able to enter the surrounding fence as if it were an invisible barrier. When I saw her, I was caught in a trance. Now as then, she was on the doorstep, and her immense beauty illuminated the unearthed walls which I was imprisoned. She seemed sad, and she didn't talk to me when I came around again. Soaked in the morning sun, my doubts were gone. I must go to the Ali's Valley, or better, should I say return to. I'll bring a few things with me, and this notebook where I hope I'll be able to write how this crazy story ends. Anna, how could I forget you? Oh wow. So that makes a lot of sense now. Alright. I can't do that. Can I just burn the house? Okay. Oh, it's so cool. But I'm not sure what to do now. Maybe if I use the pocket knife here? Maybe? Okay. Wait, can I jump or anything? Okay, that's journal. Hey, what's that? That's just a small space under the staircase. Okay. Oh, creepy. Why can't I open you? Alright, why can't I open you? Alright, so it seems like it should be able to open. But it doesn't. Something else I can do? I don't need it anymore. Okay. So you don't need that. I think I can push it. Alright.